What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you coming back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad to have you. And now I have this video in regular speed. It's not sped up, so I hope you'll be patient. This is a lock wrapping and a style. So I'm just doing one section right here. I've already did like a barrel style. Now these are, of course, crochet braids. I did them. I will drop that video down below. So you saw me. I started off with tying a knot, and then I start wrapping. So lock wrapping, you guys, is very simple. If you have human hair locks, like regular locks, then you can, and they are long, you can wrap them like these. Or these right here, this is crochet braids that I did. So I'm doing a lock wrapping. So it's just what it says, wrapping. You just taking like two locks, and then you're just wrapping it around as you see me doing. I am right-handed, so I always wrap from the left to the right. So that's what I'm doing here. If you're left-handed and you go the opposite direction, it's all good. But the whole key to the lock wrapping, you guys, is you want to make sure it's really tight. So you guys, all the steps is you see how I'm holding it in my hand. So all I'm doing, I'm going to slow it down a little bit for you as well. So I slowed it down a little bit, even though I said I was going to keep it in regular speed. I'm slowing this part down so you can see how simple it is, you guys. So you take like two locks, you guys. You kind of make sure that you're being tight with it. You're being taut with it. You're wrapping it tight. You take two locks, whether it's your own hair or whether it's crochet locks and you're trying to have them styled or you're styling them yourself. At home, you just take two locks and then you just wrap. You continue to wrap the locks, the two locks, you continue to wrap them around until it gets to the end of the lock, almost to the very end. When it gets to the end of the lock where you can't wrap it anymore, you just put it behind the lock. And then you continue wrapping on top. And so what happens is when you continue wrapping on top, the lock that was, was shorter, that you tucked in the back there, that you left behind there, when you continue wrapping, it's gonna kind of wrap right on top of it. And see, I'm at the end right here. See, I'm putting it in the back, and now I'm taking more hair, more locks, and I'm wrapping. That's all you do, you guys. So again, you just continue to wrap around till you get to the end of the lock and can't wrap anymore, and then you put it in the back like you see me doing here, and then you take some more locks and you wrap on top of the lock that you put in the back. And so that's what holds it down. When you start wrapping on top of that piece that you left in the back, that lock that you left in the back, you just continue wrapping right on top of it. And that's what holds it in place. Now you continue to wrap, wrap until you can't wrap anymore, until you run out of locks. And then when you get to the end, you want to put a black rubber band on top. So I didn't have any black rubber bands. I'm at home doing this, and I went to the beauty supply but forgot to get rubber bands. So what I'm doing, I'm just tying it in a knot. Now I could have continued to wrap to the end. It's better if you do that. It'll look neater. So I just tied it in a knot with the locks, and then I'm letting you see the end. And so now, you guys, I'm going to kind of style this into a bun. So sometimes with the men, they will just leave their locks like this. I'm talking about human hair locks. Sometimes you'll see them with these type styles, or some men will bun their locks up too. A lot of times when people style their locks, human hair locks, when they have locks, they just trying to get them out of the way, trying to make them look neater, more presentable. Maybe they work in corporate or something like that. But these right here, you guys, see how the ends or sticking out. So if I would have just continued to wrap all the way down to the end, it would have been easier for me to do this style. But I kind of stopped. So I'm just showing you what'll happen, that it's easier if you keep going to the end. So I didn't have any rubber bands, so I just stopped where I did. So now I just take the part that's wrapped, the lock, and you see me just wrapping it around itself to try to make like a bun. Now, this is not a whole head that I've done. This is just one section over here. So if I was to make two more barrel twist styles, which are flat, I'm going to show you guys how to do that too in another video. I'm just trying to keep my videos short and sweet and to the point, and this is one style that you can do. Even with these are crochet braids, you guys. This is not even real lock. This is a mannequin, and I did crochet braids on it. So crochet faux locks. These are fake locks, and I still made a style with it, so you can too. When you get crochet locks or crochet faux locks, you can style them, you can do different stuff with them, or you can just wear them hanging if you want. Like if you're going to an event or you're going out to dinner, you want to style your locks, whether they crocheted or not, you can style them. Or my clients who come in, if you decide that you want crochet locks and you want me to style them, I can do that too. It'll be a little bit extra for you, of a fee, but I've always known how to kind of style locks. I mean, it's not too hard. It's not too complicated. So now, you guys, I'm just using some bobby pins. I have the long ones and I have the open hairpins. They're called hairpins when they're open. So I'm using hairpins right now, the long ones, and I'm just placing them in so that they will hold this bun in place. Once you get the bun held in place and you get it how you want it, then you good. Now it's all kind of ways that you can embellish these styles. Now I'm tucking in the other part, which was the loose locks that were at the end. I'm kind of making sure that's tucked in and none of those come out. Now, if I had wrapped all the way down to the ends, if I had rubber bands, you guys, then I wouldn't have to be doing this part. But I probably still would, just to make sure this bun stay intact. So then you can embellish them with, they got those gold or silver little accessories, small accessories that you can put on your locks or your faux locks. They have the shells. They have little wooden accessories. It's all kind of accessories that you can use. So now you're getting like a side view. So I'm just making sure I pin it down so it won't be sticking out or looking kind of weird. I want it to be flat. So you see how beautiful that looks? It's that simple, you guys. Hope you learned something.